Welcome back to Global Health Guide. If you're over 60, you already know how important it is to be mindful of what goes into your body. At this stage in life, your metabolism slows down, your digestive system becomes more sensitive, and your heart, bones, and immune system all need extra care. That's why every single choice in your diet matters, even something as small as the seeds you eat. Seeds are often called nature's tiny powerhouses. They hold the potential to grow an entire plant, which means they're packed with oils, minerals, vitamins, and protective compounds. Some of these compounds can support your health and give you energy, but others can be irritating, toxic, or even dangerous if consumed regularly, especially as we age. In today's video, we'll uncover both sides of the story. First, we'll look at the dangerous seeds that seniors should never touch. These may cause digestive stress, kidney issues, or even release toxins inside the body. Then, we'll explore the life-saving seeds you must eat daily, seeds that have been proven to strengthen your heart, improve digestion, support bone density, and even slow down the aging process. The good news is that protecting your health doesn't require complicated diets or expensive supplements. It's about making informed choices, and seeds are one of the simplest, most affordable, and most effective places to start. So, grab a notepad, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which seeds to avoid and which ones to embrace every single day after 60. Let's get started. Dangerous seed 1. Apple seeds. We all love apples. They're refreshing, crunchy, and full of vitamins. But did you know the tiny seeds inside an apple can actually be harmful, especially for seniors? Apple seeds contain a compound called amygdalin, which breaks down into cyanide when digested. Cyanide is a poison that interferes with how your body uses oxygen. If you accidentally swallow a seed now and then, don't panic. The seed coating is hard and usually passes through without releasing toxins. The problem comes when seeds are chewed or consumed regularly. That's when amygdalin can release enough cyanide to cause headaches, nausea, dizziness, or even more severe health issues. For people over 60, this risk is even greater. Your liver and kidneys, which help process toxins, may not work as efficiently as before. A younger body might handle a tiny amount of cyanide more easily, but in older adults, even small exposures can build up and create stress on the system. Some alternative health claims say apple seeds contain nutrients or can fight disease, but the truth is, science shows the risks far outweigh any benefit. There are far safer and more powerful sources of antioxidants and vitamins in the apple itself without ever touching the seeds. The safe tip: always core apples before juicing or blending, because broken seeds release more toxins. If you're just eating an apple raw and happen to swallow one seed, it's not dangerous, but avoid chewing them. After 60, your health is too valuable to gamble with, so enjoy the fruit and toss the seeds. Dangerous seed 2. Apricot Pits. Next, let's talk about apricot and peach pits. Inside the hard shell of these fruits lies a kernel that some people call vitamin B17. You may have heard claims that eating apricot kernels can cure cancer. Unfortunately, this is a dangerous myth. These kernels also contain amygdalin, the same toxin found in apple seeds, but in much higher concentrations. When digested, amygdalin converts into cyanide. In fact, consuming just a handful of apricot kernels in a short period can cause serious poisoning symptoms such as nausea, weakness, low blood pressure, difficulty breathing, and in extreme cases, even death. For seniors, who often take medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or heart health, this is especially risky. Cyanide from apricot or peach kernels can interact negatively with medications and put additional stress on the liver and kidneys. Your body simply doesn't need this extra burden. Health agencies around the world, including the FDA, EFSA, and Cancer Research UK, have warned against eating apricot kernels. There is no credible scientific evidence that they prevent or cure cancer. On the contrary, they can do serious damage, especially if eaten regularly. The fruit itself, however, is extremely beneficial. Apricots are rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, and antioxidants that support skin, eyes, and immunity. Peaches provide fiber and potassium that protect the heart, so enjoy the fruit, but never crack open and eat the seed inside the pit. Remember, nature gave you the sweet, juicy flesh for nourishment, not the bitter, toxic seed inside. Dangerous seed. 3. Tomato seeds. Tomatoes are a staple in kitchens around the world. They're rich in vitamin C, lycopene, and antioxidants that protect the heart. But here's a little known fact. Their seeds can cause problems for people over 60 with sensitive digestion. Tomato seeds are coated in a jelly-like substance that contains lectins, plant compounds that can be irritating to the digestive tract. For younger people with strong stomachs, this isn't usually an issue, but for seniors, especially those with acid reflux, gastritis, or irritable bowel syndrome, tomato seeds can increase discomfort. Have you ever eaten a tomato-rich meal and then felt heartburn or indigestion? The seeds could be partly to blame. They can increase stomach acid activity and make reflux worse. Additionally, tomato seeds contain oxalates, compounds that can contribute to kidney stone formation, something many seniors are already at risk for. Does this mean you should give up tomatoes completely? Not at all. Tomatoes are too healthy to eliminate. Instead, the trick is to deseed them if you are prone to reflux or kidney problems. Strain tomato juice, puree, or sauces to remove seeds before cooking. This way, you still get all the benefits of the fruit without the digestive irritation. Another helpful tip is to choose yellow or orange tomato varieties, which are naturally lower in acidity and gentler on the stomach. So, the bottom line is, tomatoes themselves are a superfood. But if you're over 60 and have stomach sensitivity, the seeds are better left out. Dangerous seed. 4. Rhubarb seeds. Rhubarb is a vegetable often used in desserts, jams, and pies. While the stalks are safe and even healthy when cooked, the seeds and the leaves are a completely different story. They contain high levels of oxalic acid, a compound that can be toxic to the kidneys and joints. For seniors, this is especially concerning. Kidney function naturally declines with age, and many older adults already face joint pain, arthritis, or gout. Eating rhubarb seeds or leaves can worsen these conditions, leading to nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, and, in severe cases, kidney failure. Even small amounts of oxalic acid can increase the risk of kidney stone formation, which is not only painful but can require medical procedures to resolve. That's the last thing you want to deal with in your golden years. The good news is that rhubarb stalks themselves are safe when cooked. They're rich in vitamin K, calcium, and fiber, which support bone and digestive health. The key is to avoid the seeds and leaves entirely, as their toxic compounds cannot be cooked away. Many people assume that if a food is natural it must be safe, but rhubarb proves otherwise. Nature sometimes hides dangers where we least expect them. That's why awareness is so important, especially after 60 when your body becomes more sensitive to toxins. So enjoy a slice of rhubarb pie once in a while, but make sure the seeds and leaves never make it to your plate. Must-eat seed. 1. Flaxseeds. Now that we've covered the seeds to avoid, let's focus on the super seeds you must eat daily. First up, flax seeds. Flax seeds are often called one of the healthiest foods on the planet, and for good reason. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation, lower cholesterol, and protect your heart. Heart disease remains one of the top risks after 60, and flax seeds are a natural shield. They're also loaded with lignans, plant compounds that act as antioxidants and may reduce the risk of certain cancers. Plus, flax seeds are full of soluble fiber, which keeps your digestion smooth and prevents constipation, a common issue for seniors. But here's the secret. To unlock their benefits, flax seeds must be ground. Whole flax seeds often pass through your system undigested, meaning you don't absorb their nutrients. Ground flax can be sprinkled on oatmeal, blended into smoothies, or baked into bread. Studies show that just 2 tablespoons daily can regulate blood pressure, stabilize blood sugar, and even improve brain function. That's a small addition with big rewards. To keep flax seeds fresh, store them in the fridge or freezer, because their oils can go rancid. If you're looking for one easy seed to start with after 60, flax seeds should be at the top of your list. Must-eat seed. 2. Chia seeds. Chia seeds may be tiny, but they're nutrition giants. These little black and white seeds are packed with fiber, omega-3s, protein, calcium, and magnesium, everything your body needs more of after 60. One of chia's greatest strengths is hydration. When soaked in water, chia seeds absorb up to 10 times their weight and form a gel. This gel slows digestion, keeps you feeling full, and supports stable blood sugar levels. For seniors managing diabetes, this is a game changer. Chia seeds are also excellent for digestion. Their high fiber content prevents constipation and supports a healthy gut microbiome. Meanwhile, the calcium and magnesium they provide protect bones and reduce the risk of osteoporosis. For heart health, chia's omega-3s lower inflammation and support circulation. Regular chia consumption has been linked to lower blood pressure and improved cholesterol levels, both critical factors in senior health. How to use chia safely. Always soak them before eating. Dry chia seeds can swell in your throat or stomach, which may feel uncomfortable. Try chia pudding. Add them to smoothies, or stir them into soups and porridge. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons daily can boost your energy, digestion, and bone strength. Simple, affordable, and powerful. Must-eat seed. 3. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, also known as peptis, are one of the most nutrient-dense snacks you can enjoy. They're particularly beneficial for seniors because they're rich in magnesium, a mineral that many older adults are deficient in. Magnesium supports strong bones, regulates blood pressure, and even helps with relaxation and sleep. Pumpkin seeds are also high in zinc, which boosts immunity, supports wound healing, and improves prostate health in men. For women, zinc helps balance hormones and supports skin health. Another benefit is their healthy fat profile. The natural plant-based oils in pumpkin seeds reduce inflammation, support heart health, and improve circulation. Eating them regularly has been shown to lower blood sugar levels, which is helpful for seniors with type 2 diabetes. Pumpkin seeds also contain compounds that relax blood vessels, reducing hypertension risk. Some research even suggests they can improve bladder function, which is particularly relevant for aging adults. How to enjoy them. Eat a small handful as a snack, sprinkle them on salads or yogurt, or add them to homemade bread. Roasted pumpkin seeds are delicious, but raw ones preserve the most nutrients. If you're looking for a single seed that improves sleep, immunity, and bone health, pumpkin seeds are your best friend. Must-eat seed. 4. Sesame seeds. Last but not least, sesame seeds. These tiny seeds have been used for centuries in traditional diets, and modern science confirms why. They're rich in calcium, iron, magnesium, and antioxidants, making them a superfood for seniors. Calcium in sesame seeds strengthens bones and helps prevent osteoporosis. Iron supports red blood cell production and combats anemia, which is common in older adults. Magnesium aids in relaxation and blood pressure control. Sesame seeds also contain special compounds called sesamin and sesamol, which reduce cholesterol, lower inflammation, and protect the liver. That means they support not just your bones but also your heart and overall vitality. They're versatile too. Sprinkle sesame seeds over stir fries, salads, or bread. Use tahini, a paste made from ground sesame seeds, as a spread or dip. Lightly toasting sesame seeds enhances their flavor and increases digestibility. In short, sesame seeds are one of the easiest, tastiest ways to add essential minerals and protective compounds into your daily diet. So let's wrap this up. If you're over 60, seeds can either be your best friend or your hidden enemy. On one side, you have dangerous seeds like apple seeds, apricot kernels, tomato seeds, for sensitive digestion, and rhubarb seeds. These can release toxins, irritate your stomach, damage kidneys, or worsen existing conditions. They may look harmless, but they're best avoided. On the other side, you have life-giving seeds: flax seeds, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, and sesame seeds. These tiny powerhouses protect your heart, support digestion, strengthen bones, and boost your energy and immunity. Eating them daily is like giving your body natural medicine without side effects. The key takeaway is simple: don't underestimate seeds. They may be small, but their impact on your health after 60 is enormous. By avoiding the harmful ones and embracing the beneficial ones, you can reduce health risks, feel more energized, and enjoy a longer, healthier life. At Healthy Every Day, we're here to guide you with practical, science-backed tips so you can thrive in your golden years. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe for more senior health advice. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Ed.